Good morning, everyone. Going to tag a few people. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Beverly. And hi, Linda. Just give a few more moments and let a few more people come on today. So we will be doing a peaceful warrior flow with plenty of modifications. Hello. And modifications meaning if you wanted to take it down a peg, or even if you wanted to take it up a little. Hi, Joyce. This should be a fun practice that's accessible to most. Again, if you have any, hi Mimi, hi Sally. If you have any knee issues, hi Pam. Just be mindful. Don't do anything that doesn't feel good to you. I'm glad you're here, Joyce. And child's pose, if that doesn't feel good, if that compresses the knees, then always you can lay on your back and bring your knees into your chest, okay? And what we do at the studio, we pad our knees up with mats, with blankets, with pillows, with whatever you need. But please do not do anything that hurts you. And if you've tried this practice and if it just didn't feel quite right to you, reach out to me and you can message me. I'm available. Most of us are, a little more than usual. And I'd be happy to give you a modification or maybe suggest some things, okay? So I will come to the mat now. Alrighty. And I have blocks here. I have a blanket. I have a strap. It's nice to have props, but you don't need them. Your robe, your robe strap will do. If you have two big heavy books, that will do as well. Blanket off your bed. And if you want to get really, really comfortable, you can lay on your back, get a bolster, and just kind of just breathe and relax, all right? Come on, a little music. And now you can just come onto your back, any comfortable position. If you'd like a pillow, you can use that as well. Release the arms, and maybe release the legs. Just take a deep breath in through your nose. Feel your abdomen rise. And gently exhale. Again, breathing in. And breathing out. One more breath here, breathing in. And exhale. Now you stay here in this position and just listen to my voice. Allow your shoulders to melt into the mat. Feel the natural rise and fall of your chest and abdomen with each inhalation and exhalation. Allow your facial muscles to soften. Your brow, your cheeks, your jaw. Start to quiet the mind. And you can do that by bringing your awareness more to your breath. Notice the quality of your breath. If it's rapid and if it's shallow. And then just begin to deepen each inhalation and lengthen each exhalation. Notice how you're feeling today. How does your body feel? What type of thoughts are going on in your mind? Begin to let go of any thoughts that aren't serving you. Let go of the busyness of your mind. And just focus on being in the here and now. We'll focus on our breath, pranayama, the fourth of your 8 limbs of yoga. We'll find our ujjayi pranayama, your victorious breath, breathing in through your nose and out through your nose, creating that seashore sound in the back of your throat that will help create warmth and flexibility in your body. Inhale now as you feel your abdomen rise. And exhale as you feel your abdomen fall. Let's think about creating an inhalation that's equal to your exhalation. Inhale now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you'd like to set an intention for your practice, you can do so at this time. Maybe it's a mantra, maybe joy, gratitude, or even dedicating your practice to a loved one. And just keep that thought with you throughout your practice and maybe even throughout your day. And seal that intention with one more deep breath in and deep breath out. And now slowly bring your knees into your chest. You'll bring your knees in toward your chest. Circle them out and around. Knees come in. Circle out in opposite directions and back together. Finding that movement, waking up your hips. And still connecting to your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Finding some stillness here. Okay? Your right leg will stay in towards your chest. You can allow your left leg to come all the way down to your mat or keep it bent, whatever feels best for you. We'll take a half happy baby. So now you can reach for any part of your leg that you can, and then just drop your knee down towards your armpit, okay? And then maybe taking your left hand to make sure that your hip stays down, your left hip. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. Really nice. Feel free to bend your left knee now. Right knee comes back into your chest. And now pushing through your heel, extend your legs straight up towards the ceiling. Feel free to raise head, neck, and shoulders up. Breathing in. Breathing out. Awesome. Breathing in. And breathing out. Gently bring the knee back into your chest, straightening the left leg. Now left hand guides your right knee to the left side of your body. Shoulder stays down as you turn your head to the right. Releasing any stress that may be in the lower back here. Breathing in. And breathing out. Gently coming back to center. Now, left knee can come into your chest. Right leg, either extend it all the way down or keep it bent on your mat. We'll take a half happy baby, other side. Okay, any part of your leg that you can, just bend your knee and drop your knee down towards your left armpit. You can take your right hand, place it on your right hip, keep it nice and square. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Really nice. Feel free now to bend your right knee. Okay, left knee comes back into the chest. And just stretch it out. We'll be doing a lot of warriors. So that's why we're getting into the hips and hamstrings a little early. Breathing in. And breathing out. Really nice. Left knee comes back into your chest. Straighten your right leg. Right hand will guide your left knee to the right side of your body. Your left shoulder will stay down as you turn your head to the left, if that feels okay on your neck. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Really nice. And then gently coming back to center. Bring both knees into your chest. And if you can, take your hands underneath your knees. Rock yourself up to a seated position. We'll sit in any comfortable pose. So again, if sitting this way doesn't feel good to the knees, open the legs up. Or maybe you sit on a blanket or a bolster. Okay? We'll do a few rounds here of seated cat and cow. Okay? Big inhale. As you squeeze your shoulder blades together, broadening your chest. Exhale, round. Good. Again, inhale to arch and look up. Exhale, round. Beautiful. One more. Inhale to arch and look up. Exhale, round. Really nice. Coming back to a neutral spine. Let's get some movement in your shoulders. Big inhale as you lift your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale to gently roll down and back. Again, inhale, shoulders rise. Exhale to roll down. Good, one more. Inhale, shoulders rise. Exhale to roll down and back. Separating sit bones. Inhale, arms rise. And on your exhale, keeping your sit bones down, hinge forward. A place that feels good for you. Deep breath in. On your exhale, if there's room, you can melt a little deeper. Breathing in. And breathing out. Gently walking your hands back until you come to a nice neutral spine. Hands can come behind you, fingertips facing outward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, broaden your chest. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Really nice. Gently coming back to a neutral position. If your legs are crossed, inside leg can come on the outside. Outside leg comes on the inside. Really nice. Interlace your hands together. Deep breath in. On your exhale, turn your palms out and lengthen. Inhale, arms rise overhead. Create length in your spine. Exhale, float the arms down. We'll do 2 more. Interlace your hands at your heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, turn your palms out and lengthen. Inhale, arms rise overhead, create length. Exhale, float the arms down. Good, 1 more. Interlacing your hands at your heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, turn your palms out and lengthen. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, float them down. Really nice. Okay, from here we'll go on to all fours. Knees will be right underneath your hips again. If you'd like a little cushion, get a blanket, or maybe even turn the mat, roll the mat, whatever you need to do. Wrists right underneath your shoulders, knees about hip width apart, underneath your hips. Spread your fingers wide to equally distribute the weight. Inhale, tuck your toes. Drop your belly, raise your head and gaze. Exhale, flatten your feet, round your spine. Again, inhale to arch and look up. Exhale, round. Beautiful. Again, inhale, drop the belly, tuck the toes. Exhale, round your spine, push your mat away. 1 more. Inhale to arch and look up. Exhale, round. Come back to a neutral spine. These always feel really good to me. Now, big inhale as you lift your right arm up, opening up your heart, finding some movement in your wrist in one direction and then the other. On your exhale, thread through the left, bringing your cheek down to the mat or a block. This is a great stretch for your thoracic spine. Feel free to stretch the left arm all the way out. Maybe wrap it behind your back for a bind. Any variations here that feel good? Breathing in, maybe it feels good to extend the left leg. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Gently coming back through center. Big inhale as you lift the right arm up. Exhale to place it down. Other side, inhaling the left arm up. Finding movement in the wrist in one direction and then the other. On your exhale, thread through. Cheek comes down to the mat or a block. Feel free again to stretch the right arm out or wrap it behind your back for a bind. Maybe you extend the right leg. You decide what feels good to you, your yoga, your practice. Breathing in. And breathing out. Really nice. Gently coming back through center. Big inhale as you lift. Exhale to lower down. Really nice. From here, we'll find a child's pose. Opening up your knees about the width of your mat. Big toes can touch. Press your hips back towards your heels. Now, this doesn't feel good if knees have any issues. You can keep your knees underneath your hips, okay? And then just extend the upper body down for extended puppy pose, okay? Or you can place a blanket right here as you go down so you don't go down too far. It's not too much pressure on your knees. Again, you can always lay on your back and bring your knees into your chest. Just take a few breaths here. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. Awesome job. Lifting up onto all fours now. Feel free to use blocks. Okay? Now, your right foot can come in between your hands. Really nice here. Watching your knee and ankle alignment on your front leg. Okay? Beautiful. Take your right arm, circle it. Follow with your eyes. Bring it around. And back down. Really nice. And now tuck your toes on your left leg and lift. Really nice. Good. For this nice low lunge, just find that space in your hip flexors. Lift the heart a bit. 2 more breaths here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. 1 more breath here. You're doing great. Breathing in. And breathing out. Gently lowering the knee down. Right leg comes back. Left foot can come in between your hands. Again, always watching the knee and ankle alignment on your front leg. Big inhale, left arm, circles up. Follow with your eyes, around, and back. Tuck your toes on your right leg and lift. Okay, you're on the ball of your back foot. Feel that nice stretch in your hip flexor. 2 breaths here, breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Wonderful. Big step up now, top of your mat. Inhale to half lift your spine, nice flat back. Exhale, fold early in your practice. Let's bend our knees. And then big inhale, arms rise. Palms touch. Exhaling your hands to heart. Deep breath in. Deep breath out through your mouth. Really nice. How's everyone doing so far? If you need a little water, you can have a little water. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, so from here we'll do some sun salutations. Okay. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in. Oh, I'm glad, Joyce. And breathing out. We'll start with half sun salutations. And if this is where you want to stay, listen to your body. That's where you'll stay. Okay? I can face you to do this. Inhale now as you bring your arms up overhead. Exhale as you hinge from your hips and fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, fold. Big inhale, arms rise, palms touch. Exhale as you bring your hands to heart. Good, again. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hinge forward and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Big inhale, arms rise. Palms touch. Exhaling hands to heart. Good. 1 more. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Big inhale, arms rise. Palms touch. Exhaling hands to heart. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 3 full sun salutations. Top of your mat, if it feels right for you, okay? Or stay with the half. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hinge from your hips and fold. Inhale, half lift. Hands down as you step back into your plank, okay? Now, hips are high. Spread the fingers. Drop your knees. Chaturanga, elbows hug your ribs as you float down. Inhale, lift your heart for cobra. Tuck your toes. Press into your downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward. Your right foot can come in between your hands. Big stretch for your hip flexors. If that foot is here, just take your hand, push it up there. Big step up with your other foot. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Big inhale, arms rise. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, we've got 2 more. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Nice flat back. Hands down as you step back into your plank. You're on the ball of your feet. Draw the abs in, right? Bring your chest forward. This time, maybe you chaturanga, elbows hug your ribs all the way down. Inhale, lift. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward. You can take a big step maybe with your left leg. Bring the other foot up. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Big inhale, arms rise. Exhaling, hands to heart. Good. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 1 more. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Hands down as you step back into your plank. Chest comes forward. Chaturanga. Cobra. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward. You can step or walk top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Big inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Really nice. Now, our favorite pose, tree pose. Okay, grounding into your left foot. Drawing your abdominal muscles in. Finding a place on the inside of your left leg for your right foot. So maybe tree pose is here today. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's a little higher. Good. Ooh, my tree's a little shaky today. Ground in. Find a spot to stare at that doesn't move. Breathe. Your arms would like to come up. Your tree would like to grow branches. Feel free. Hands can come back to heart. Gently lowering your leg down. Swing some velvet ropes, go on the shoelaces of your feet. Breathe. Awesome. Good. Got a thumbs up on that one. How are your trees looking today? Mine was a little wobbly, but that's okay, because I know it would be 95% worse if I didn't do it every day, right? All right, grounding into your right foot. Drawing your abdominal muscles up and in. Finding a place on the inside of your right or your left. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's here. Feel free to hold onto a wall or a chair. You can make this practice work for you. Chest is lifted, grounding, breathe. If your tree would like to grow branches, and it's okay because you know on a windy day, branches blow in the wind. Hands can come back to and gently lower down. Wonderful. Swing some velvet ropes and breathe. Awesome. All right. So we're going to start with our warriors, okay? I like to think of them as brothers and sisters, right? Hi, Adele. Awesome. Top of your mat. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale as you hinge from your hips and fold. Inhale, half lift. Hands down to your blocks or your mat as you take a big step back with your left leg, warrior two. Now, your back foot is parallel with the short end of your mat. Think front heel to back arch alignment. Make sure the knees aren't going over the toes. And then when you're ready, use your core muscles to pull you up into your warrior two. And then you can check to see if your shoulders are in your ears, bring them down. Maybe look over your front fingers. Feel the strength radiating from your legs, right? From that knife edge of your left foot, keeping it very strong. Feel your abdominal muscles engaged. Really nice. Feel your arms. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Again, think about the times in your life where you felt like a warrior. And maybe in these times you feel like a warrior more so. Really nice. Taking care of yourself, taking care of your family, taking care of the people in your life that you love, taking care of this planet. Breathing in and breathing out. Big inhale now, palms come together overhead as you straighten your front leg. Exhale, sink into your warrior two. Again, inhale, palms rise, front leg straightens. Exhale, warrior two. One more, palms come together. Exhale, warrior two. Beautiful, big inhale. Reverse your warrior. Nice counter stretch for your upper body. Keep that knee bent. Breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful. Hands can come down to blocks or your mat. Come on the ball of your back foot. Big step up, top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Big inhale, arms rise. Palms touch. Exhaling, hands to heart. Deep breath in. Deep breath out through the mouth. Good. It's okay if the legs get a little wobbly in those warriors, right? Takes a lot of strength to hold these poses. All right, fortunate and blessed always to have another side. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale as you hinge forward and fold. Inhale, half lift. Hands down as you step back with your right leg. Okay, warrior two. Heel to arch alignment. Use your core muscles to pull you up. Good. Shoulders down and out of your ears. Look over your front fingers. Breathing in. Breathing out. And if your legs and arms are like, Pia, I want out. Think about that core strength. Think about you're the most important person in this world that needs you. You have to take care of you before you can take care of anyone else. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more breath here, you can do it. Breathing in and breathing out. Big inhale, straighten your front leg, palms come together. Exhale, warrior two. Good, again, inhale, straighten the front leg, palms come together. Exhale, warrior two. Good, one more. Palms come together. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Nice counter stretch. Breathing in. Breathing out. Beautiful. Warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down to blocks or your mat. Come on the ball of your back foot. Big step up top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Big inhale, arms rise. Palms touch. Exhaling your hands to heart. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Really nice. Awesome job. Just take a deep breath in through your nose. Let it out through your mouth. Breathing in and breathing out. Really nice. Okay. So now we're going to go into warrior one and maybe a warrior three. Inhale as you bring your arms up overhead. Exhale as you hinge from your hips and fold. Inhale, half lift your spine. Hands down to your blocks or your mat as you take a big step back with your left leg. Now, remember that your legs do not have to be on a tightrope, maybe more of a train track. Especially with warrior one, if your hips tend to be a little tighter, then you might need to bring the right leg more over to the right, the left leg more over to the left. Think maybe a 45-degree angle on your back leg. Slowly make sure that your hips are facing forward. Take your hands, place them there, and then bring the arms up. Shoulders down and out of your ears. Breathing in. Breathing out. Really nice. So you're pressing into the knife edge of that left foot. The knee is pointing downward. Hips facing forward. Shoulders down and out of your ears. Virabhadrasana 1. Really nice. Now big inhale. And on your exhale, bring your chest parallel to your front leg as you bring your arms back. Really nice. Again, inhale, arms rise. Exhale. Chest comes parallel with your right leg as arms come back as high as they can. Really feel that in your triceps. Last one. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, now hands can come down to your blocks. Redistribute the weight into your front leg as you lift into a modified warrior three. And move back a little so you can see me. Micro bend in the right knee. Your toes point downward. Now maybe have a little bend. If you feel that you can, lift all the way up into your warrior three. Internal rotation of the hip, the toes point downward. Breathing in and breathing out. Hands can come to blocks. Come back into your warrior one. Nice and easy. Breathing in. Breathing out. Hands come down to frame your foot. Big step up top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Big inhale, arms rise. Palms touch. Exhaling, hands to heart. Deep breath in. Deep breath out from the mouth. Beautiful. Take a few breaths. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Really nice. Really, really nice. Fortunate and blessed again to have that other side. Inhale, good morning, Chantal. Good morning. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hinge from your hips and fold. Inhale, half lift. Hands can come to blocks or your mat as you take a big step back. With your right leg now, warrior one. Again, and hips are a little tighter. You can move that right foot over to the right, left foot to the left. Good, 45-degree angle possibly on the back leg, hips facing forward. Good. When you're ready, lift the arms. Really pressing into that knife edge of your right foot. Knee points downward, shoulders down and out of your ears. Very powerful pose here, warrior one. Breathing in and breathing out. Big inhale. And on your exhale, chest comes parallel to your left leg as you reach the arms back. Good. Again, inhale, arms rise. Exhale. Chest comes parallel to the mat. One more now. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, warrior three. Feel free. Modify, use your blocks. Press into the left foot and lift the back leg. Good. Hips facing forward, toes point downward. Breathing in and breathing out. Now possibly a little bit of a bend in that left knee. Come on the fingertips if you're holding your blocks and lift. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more breath here. Breathe in. Breathing out. Hands can come back to your blocks. Warrior one. Big inhale. Exhale, hands can come down to frame your foot or blocks. Big step up, top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Big inhale, arms rise. Palms touch. Exhaling, hands to heart. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. Really nice. Have a little water. How are we doing? see Hillary. Hi, Michelle. Have a little water. I hope we're feeling good. Deep breath in and deep breath out. I'll turn to the side of my mat so you can see me a little better here. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale as you hinge forward and fold. Inhale, half lift. Hands down as you step back into your plank. Really nice. You'll come onto the knife edge of your right foot. Bring your left foot in front. Modified side plank and lift. Breathing in and breathing out. One more breath here, breathing in and breathing out. Really nice. Gently coming back into your plank. Going on the knife edge of your left foot. Right foot steps over to the middle of the mat. Really strong in your left arm. Breathing in. Breathing out. Hips are high, breathing in and breathing out. Coming back into plank. Drop your knees down. Chaturanga all the way down to your mat. Relax your arms down by your side and breathe for a moment. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Breathing in and breathing out. Really nice. And your head can come back to center. Just begin to press up to all fours. You can bring your right hand to the center of your mat. Take your right leg, bring it on the outside of the right hand. Tuck your toes on your left leg, move your leg all the way back. We're going into lizard pose. Drop your knee down. Perhaps this is enough for you. If there's any discomfort, you can always take a blanket and put it under your left knee. You can come on the knife edge of your right foot. Maybe this is enough here. Feel free to take any variations that feel good. Maybe you take the right hand and gently give a little resistance to the right thigh as you take a little twist here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Or maybe it feels good even to come to blocks if you need to. Bring the forearms down. Breathing in. And breathing out. One more breath here. Breathing in. And breathing out. And now gently coming all the way back up, coming off of the knife edge. Heel toeing your foot to the center as you bring your hands to frame your foot. And then begin to press your hips back until the front leg straightens. Now if you have blocks or the big books, use these if you need to, right? You can walk them back with you. It's really nice to try to straighten your legs as much as you can Because what happens when you don't is that they stay bent and they're really hard to straighten. Okay? Take a deep breath in. And then on your exhale, just hinge from your hips. See if you can get a little deeper. Breathing in. And breathe. Really nice, good. Rebend the knee, come back to all fours. And then any intuitive movements that feel good here to stretch out your right hip. Maybe moving your legs side to side. Moving the hips, or maybe even circles. And then when you're ready, the left hand comes to center. Your left foot comes on the outside of your left hand. Tuck your toes on the right. Bring it all the way back. Drop your knee down. Okay? Again, you can go on the knife edge of your left foot. It might feel good here to take the left hand and give a little bit of resistance to your left thigh. Finding that twist here. Breathing in. Breathing out. And then gently, maybe coming to center. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper into your psoas, maybe coming to your forearms and breathing here. Your psoas muscle, some would say, one of the most important muscles in your body, connecting the upper and lower extremities. It's really good to keep this muscle lengthened as opposed to short, because when it's short, you'll find you'll have more back issues and knee issues. One more breath here, breathing in and breathing out. Gently coming all the way up, coming off of the knife edge, heel toeing your foot to center. Again, feel free to take blocks. And then just begin to press the hips back. If you need to take the blocks with you, please do. Deep breath in. And then on your exhale, hinge forward. Feel that nice stretch in your hamstring. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more breath here. Breathing in. And breathing out. Really nice. Rebend your knee. Okay, coming back to all fours. And then finding any movement that feels good here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Really nice. Awesome job. And now, just bringing the legs to center. We'll find a nice position on our backs. And keeping the knees bent. We'll take a bridge pose. Arms can stay by your side if you'd like, as you press into the feet. Or feel free to shimmy the shoulders underneath as you interlace your hands. And it might even be nice to take a block. Whatever height feels good to you, lift your hips, press it right where your back and sacrum meet. We'll hold here for a moment. Really nice release for the lower back. May even feel good to cactus the arms back. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Really nice. nice. And from here, if you'd like to go into a modified shoulder stand, lift the legs. Really nice. And just hold here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathe out. Good. And then gently bringing the legs back down. As you come back into your bridge pose, lift the hips. Remove your block. Bring your knees into your chest to reset your spine. From here, if you'd like, we'll take either Supta Baddha Konasana. That's the soles of your feet together, allowing your knees to splay out. If there's any discomfort, place blankets or blocks underneath your knees. Or feel free to bring the knees up and take a full happy baby, either reaching for the insides or outsides of your feet, your toes, calf shins, behind the thighs, whatever feels good to you. And then it might feel good to rock back and forth, maybe playing with straightening one leg or the other. The other fun thing that we like to do in class sometimes is remember the last time you saw a happy baby doing happy baby. That usually brings a smile to people's faces. And knees can come into your chest now. Open up your arms to form a T. If there are any back issues, start with your toes down, okay? Float your knees now to the right side of your body. Be very careful and mindful of your lower back. And your head can turn to the left. Now gently bringing your knees back through center. Big inhale. Remember, if there are any lower back pain or back injuries, keep the toes down. If your back feels okay, you can gently and easily on an exhale float your knees to the left. And your head can turn to the right. Maybe feeling that the lower back is a little bit more open now than at the beginning of our practice because we've been doing a lot of movement with our words. And now gently bringing your knees back to center. And just taking the time to prepare for your Shavasana. If it's a matter of getting a little sip of water, if it's maybe placing a pillow or a blanket underneath your head, or elevating the knees if there's any back issues and it doesn't feel good to lay flat. Take your time. And it's good to kind of experiment and find what feels good in your body. Again, finding that connection with your breath. Letting the shoulders melt back into the mat. Feeling that natural rise and fall of your chest and abdomen. Referring back to the intention that you set in the beginning of class. And breathe naturally. good to take a full body stretch. Stretch your arms out long. Point your toes, big inhale. And then exhale, bring your knees in. Give yourself a hug. Lift your head. And release down. And just feel free to raise your right arm and turn onto your side, bringing your knees into your chest and just staying here for a moment. And just take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. And now slowly getting up nice and easy. And coming to any comfortable seated position on your mat. You can bring your hands to prayer mudra, thumbs at your heart. Please feel free to close your eyes or soften your gaze. The soul of yoga. What is the soul of yoga? Follow your heart into the center of the pose and find in the midst of detail and precision in breath, alignment, balance, bliss, fear, and sadness. At the very core of all of this is love. Touch upon your truest nature even once, and the experience of what you really are sears the psyche like the surface of the sun. The soul of yoga, the gift within the pose, is the moment of communion, resting in pure essence, the awakening as if from sleep to the face of unmistakable divinity, the ineffable wonder and living reality of spirit. Oh yes, the soul of yoga is love. Dana Falls. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste. Peace be with you, now and forever. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I'm getting used to our new normal, but it's still very lonely at the studio without all of your faces. Thank you for the hearts. Hi, Natalia. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We will have, hi Pam. I hope you enjoyed the practice today. Today at 12 will be a balance and strength. So if you do chair yoga, if you have any knee issues, that's a really great strength practice for you. Majority of it will be in the chair, but we will do some bar work. So that is very low impact. If you're new to movement and you'd like a little strength training, that is a great place to start. And then tonight at 6, we will have hips and core vinyasa flow, which we will flow, and that we'll do some arm balances and some fun stuff. So thank you. And I will speak to you and see you all very soon. Take care. The soul of yoga is love, Denise. I know you know that. Okay, take care.